Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. Today, we're going over my predictions for the top 10 tight ends in Madden 25 Day 1. If you guys are new here, we post videos just like this one every single day for Madden 24 and Madden 25 Ultimate Team. So if you guys like this video, then 10 out of 10 times you guys are in the right place. Now, without further ado, I'm going to shut up and let's slide over to the catalog so we can talk about my predictions for the top 10 best tight ends day 1 of Madden 25. So if this is your guys' first time clicking on one of these videos, I've done this for almost every position group, not sure the order of which you guys are going to see them. Also, rankings week or ratings week for Madden 25 regular head-to-head ratings should be going live next week, so be on the lookout for that. I have said this a lot, but I will be out of town next Tuesday through Thursday doing my internship ending, but do not worry, when we get back on that Friday, we'll go over everything. Also, I'm going to have a lot more time on my hands to actually get you guys videos, and almost every single time they should be on time from here on out. So definitely a lot to be excited for going forward. Also, Madden 25 is like 20 days away, so there really is something to be excited for. So again, let's hop into it and talk about, in my opinion, the best tight end in Madden 25. And I mean, it's going to be Travis Kelce, right? He is the best tight end in football objectively. He was the best tight end in Madden 24 as well. And I think Travis Kelce coming in at an 86 in Madden 24 Day 1, I think it will continue on the similar trend. I don't remember the Madden where Travis Kelce wasn't the best Day 1 tight end. It has been a while. This guy has been so unbelievably dominant. Also, he's on the Kansas City Chiefs. He's going to sell packs. People are going to want to use Travis Kelce. They're going to make this card good, and he is going to be a stud. I do think he will be the highest overall. I think he might hang alone up there. They might toss in who I have at number 2 being George Kittle, because I think George Kittle had a fantastic year last year. But again, as you guys can see, Travis Kelce was alone at top last year. Then there were 2 here, but I do see a potential world in where George Kittle, who I have at 2, could be an 86. And yeah, I mean, I already said it, but George Kittle is probably going to be the second best tight end in the game. He will be a more well-rounded option than a Travis Kelce Day 1. He also looks better, if he was faster last year Day 1, but again, it is really up to EA to decide how they want to play these cards out. If you guys have been playing any cut or CFB, then you will know that we have some 90 overalls in the games. Hopefully for Madden, that is just not something we get. I really don't enjoy it. I like when there's a slow progress of overalls, so hopefully the max overall is an 85 Day 1. Like I said earlier, though, I could see George Kittle being one of those top 2 tight ends. Well, he's going to be a top 2 tight end, but being at the same overall level as Travis Kelce. But I also could see a world in where they did what they did this year and made Travis Kelce be that top dog when it comes overall-wise, and then make 285 or 1 overall under Travis Kelce. I could see that happen, but again, I could see Kittle being an 86 or an 85 tied with Kelce. Day 1. Now on to 3, it's going to be Mark Andrews. Very similar to last year. This card was really freaking good, actually. I mean, look at those route runnings and catching at 6'5", 247 pounds. Mark Andrews is historically one of those cards in Madden who just always plays better than he looks to. So the fact that Mark Andrews should be a top 3 tight end Day 1 of Madden 25 is going to be dope. Unlike the other tight ends that we've talked about so far, Mark Andrews didn't have the craziest year last season in the NFL, so I could see a world in where he gets jumped over by somebody I have at 4 or 5, but there is no world that EA is going to put Mark Andrews as a non-top 5 tight end Day 1 of Madden. I think he is the 3rd best tight end in football to begin with, so I do think he will slide in at 3. The difference will be he be tied with the guy who's in 2nd, or will he be 1 overall of the top 2? And all these questions will be answered so freaking soon, so just be, waiting for that. But at 4, I have the Hawkinson himself, TJ Hawk. Now, this TJ Hawkinson card came in at an 84 last year. He is 6'5", 251 pounds. Hair looks freaking dope. Now, this card wasn't very good for an 84 overall. Going to keep it 100 with you guys, but I think, Hawk is probably the 4th or 5th best tight end in football. Also, the fact that the Lions traded him up, but then also drafted another top 5 tight end the year after is just absolutely mind-blowing. But TJ Hawkinson coming in at 4. And at 5, that means I have to have Sam Laporta, right? Now, where is Sam Laporta on this list? He's got to be a gold, right? Yeah, he's got core rookie gold, which is kind of nuts, but we'll just talk about his 97 overall because I don't want to find it. Sam Laporta had a breakout year of years. He was so freaking good. The only complaint I have about Sam Laporta cards is he's only 6'3". Travis Kelce, Kittle, Mark Andrews, they're all 6'5", 6'4". Laporta being 6'3" isn't necessarily the biggest deal in the world, but it's definitely not the nicest thing. I will say he should be really good. I'm assuming they're going to juice his route running or speed to make him like significantly different from the other cards. He is going to be shorter. They're making next year or Madden 25 more physics based. So technically the shorter the players, probably the faster they're going to be. But again, we'll have all these answers in like 10, 15 days. I'm so excited. Guys, I'm doing it again. I'm falling into the trap. I'm rating Kyle Pitts probably higher than he should be, but I think he's going to be the 6th best tight end day 1 of Madden 25. Also saying it now, he's going to be the fastest tight end day 1 of Madden 25. Kyle Pitts is going to have a breakout year this year. The Atlanta Falcons look really good. They drafted Michael Penix, but I don't care. They're going to be a fire freaking team next year. Kyle Pitts is going to have that breakout year we've all been waiting for. Draft him in all your fantasy leagues. I'm already doing it. He is going to be a stud, and he's going to be the 6th best tight end day 1 of Madden 25. Do not care that he's gotten me the last 3 years in fantasy. Kyle, I'm all on the Kyle train. Let's go. Now, coming in at number 7, I have Dallas Goedert. He had a pretty solid year last year. He did get hurt towards the end of the year. Trust me, I would know. He was on my fantasy team and absolutely fumbled the bag for me towards the end of the year. But Dallas Goedert is a Philadelphia Eagle. And the same thing I'm going to say for Jalen Hurts. I have no idea if you guys have seen that video yet. But Dallas Goedert and the Philadelphia Eagles, they sell packs. People want to build Eagle-themed teams. Eagle-themed teams are just historically good in Madden. Madden wants to sell packs. Or I guess EA wants to make money, so they want to sell packs in Madden. And having a good Eagles player, a good 49ers player, George Kittle being 2, people are going to want to open packs, spend money, give EA money, and pull Dallas Goedert. So it only makes sense to have him at the top 10. Also, I think Dallas Goedert is a top 10 tight end in the NFL, so I think he'll come in at 7. It's chill. So number 8, I have David Njoku. I mean, he had a crazy ending to the last year in the NFL, so I think that, that high he was on will ride all the way into Madden 25. Obviously, he's not going to be the most crazy statted out card. I think the bottom tier of this list will be like 82, 81 overalls, which is fine. They don't need absolutely juice or tight ends. I don't want an 84, 85 overall David Njoku day 1 of Madden either. But I do think he is probably going to be the 8th or 9th or 10th best tight end in the game. I think this range is going to be very reversible. Now this card looks good. He also is 6'4", 246 pounds. So one of the bigger tight ends in the game, which is definitely a plus. Also, just want to give a special shout out to Darren Waller. The first time in years he is not going to be on a list like this. Shout out Darren. Please stop rapping. Now on to number 9, where I have Evan Ingram. Yeah, when he was on the Giants, Evan Ingram could not catch a football. All of a sudden became an absolute stud for the Jags. Historically has always had very fast Madden cards, even when he couldn't catch the football. So I could see that trend going. I think day 1, probably week 1, week 2, he's going to be a more budgety option of tight end, but still be a number 9 in the overall rankings. But again, Evan Ingram going to be a beast just because he's fast and can catch the football now. Shout out Evan. And at number 10, if you asked me, last year, who would be number 10 on this list? It would not be Trey McBride, but that is who's coming in. Trey McBride had a breakout year and a half, definitely turned up with Kyler Murray, and I think that trend is going to continue going on into the NFL. I guess the next year's NFL season, and I think EA recognizes that and will take any opportunity to make Trey McBride a solid day 1 card of Madden 25. As you guys can see, there aren't many top tier tight ends right now. Hopefully we have a breakout year from a Dalton Kincaid or I don't know, another young tight end in the league, a Michael Mayer, a Brock Bowers. Hopefully one of them actually breaks out. But I do think for right now, Trey McBride coming in at 10, nobody's going to argue me on that one. And fellas, those are my predictions on what EA is going to make the top 10 tight ends in Madden 25. These are not my thoughts. These are my thoughts on what EA is going to do. If you guys want to hear my top 10 tight end rankings, well, go look at the Washington Commanders depth chart, and then there's your answer. That is everything I got. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you boys later. Peace.